Hi friends, I'm Lauren and welcome to my Olympic National Park solo road trip vlog. So it's 9:13 right now. It is Tuesday, March 21st, and I'm going on my first solo road trip. I packed everything last night, prepped all my meals, and packed the car up this morning because you can't leave things in the car when you live in an apartment. And so first thing I did this morning, I went on a quick run for my marathon training. Yeah, packed everything away, picked up Starbucks. Oh, okay, so I got the cinnamon caramel nitro that everybody's been talking about. It's supposed to taste like a cinnamon bun, so we'll see. I haven't tried it yet, so. Oh yeah, that's great. It reminds me of basically like a creamier cinnamon dolce latte. Those used to be a lot more popular when I was in college, like 4 years ago. Okay, so anyways, the plan for today is to drive up to Olympic National Park, which is about 4 hours away. I'll lunch on the way there, and so this will be my first solo road trip. It will be my first solo camping experience, and I'm excited to bring you all along. I planned this very last minute. I spent a lot of yesterday planning it. Exactly like the campgrounds I want to go to, the backup campgrounds, everything that I'm packing, and a lot of the trails in the areas too. I'm a little nervous to do this for my first time, but I think it'll be really good for my growth, and I'm very excited to do this finally. Make use of like my fun employment time. Anyways, let's hit the road, and I'll probably, catch back up with y'all when I'm gonna take lunch or, my next bathroom break. Bye! Alright, we got the first rest stop break, 1 hour into the trip already. Had to go to the bathroom, probably because of the coffee. So we as in me and you guys, have 2 hours and 50 minutes left, 149 miles to our campsite. So it's 10:40 a.m., but I'm feeling kind of peckish, so I'll probably have my lunch now. We got bolobao, which is also known as like a pineapple bun. It's topped with this like nice sweet kind of like flaky custard thing, and then it's filled with barbecue pork, also known as char siu. So this thing's pretty messy. So I'll probably just eat it from the bag, but I love it so much. It's one of my favorite snacks. I grew up eating it, so highly recommend. You could get these at Chinese bakeries. Oh yeah. I'll show you the inside once I get to it. So this is the barbecue pork. Oh, and so the bread itself is like kind of a sweet bread. Overall, highly recommend. The drive so far has been pretty easy. Not a lot of traffic, thank goodness. Sometimes in this kind of sunlight, I start to feel very sleepy. That hasn't hit me yet. The coffee perked me up, so it's doing its job. This one's a little browner, more burnt than they usually are. I left Anders, the nicer one, but this one is still great tasting. Oh, okay, so I'm just listening to podcasts. I don't know, once I'm tired of podcasts, I'll probably move to music. But I listened to What We Said episode, their newest one. It was a Q&A between the hosts, and then right now I'm listening to Mind Pump. Those are one of my go-to long road trip podcasts. They're both entertaining, extremely different. Let's see if I have any messages or emails I need to get back to. Anders has already sent me a picture of Pookie. So cute. I'll miss that furry creature. I wish he could go on these road trips and camping trips and backpacking trips and everywhere with me, but he's too much of a soft creature. He likes that easy life. Oh, super exciting. Okay, so today I woke up to 40k followers on Instagram. So if you also want to, stay up to date with what I'm currently doing, follow my Instagram as well. I post more of that stuff real time, and you also get like tidbits about the Pacific Northwest and lots of camping, backpacking, and hiking tips. Does anybody else do this where you have to like lick off all the cream that collects around the cup? It's like my favorite part. I like this drink. the cinnamon caramel cold brew. I don't know if I'd get it again though. Bow is finished. Now it's time to hit the road again. I'll see you either the next rest stop or when we're at the campground. We're here! Okay, so I just arrived at the campground. This is the campsite for the night. And okay, first thing I did, I had a little snack. I was very hungry after those 4 hours of driving, and I'm also gonna have this core bar too, because my other snack was just very like some cornbread, some German chocolate cake, and some of the quinoa salad. Just like little snacky snacks. But besides snacking, first thing on the agenda is paying for the campsite. It's supposed to be $24 a night, and they only take credit and debit card at this campsite. Oh, I'm at Lock Campground, and it's very open. Unfortunately, they closed the Loop A that is closest to the beach side, which I was hoping to get. But I can still hear the waves. I can still kind of see it in the distance. Okay, so after we pay, we're gonna set up the tent, and then we will head off to the beach. Okay, so I found the pay station. It's not credit and debit, I think, and that's not what they said online. And it looked like somebody had already like claimed for the site that I'm wanting, which is A39. So we're going to, I walked back to the campsite, obviously, and we're gonna go and drive back there and see what's happening. But first, I had the core bar. Still a little peckish, so I'll probably have a cookie that I made yesterday. Yep. All right, okay, so I went with campsite 37. So this is home for the night. Now let's unpack and try to set up this tent. I got a new tent, it's from See the Summit, and I'm actually partying with them on the tent for Instagram. And so this will be my first time setting it up. That's usually a little difficult to figure out. Backpacking tents are typically pretty easy, but we will struggle through it together. That was so easy to set up. I'm very proud of my work. And this tent is huge. I'm excited for it. Welcome to my crib. Okay, this tent is so spacious. This is very exciting. Right now I am inflating my sleeping mat. This one is also from See the Summit, and I got it at the end, like in October of 2022, so October last year. And I've taken it on a few camping trips, but I'm very excited to backpack with it this year. I used it a lot when I first moved as my main, we didn't have a mattress, so this is my mattress for, you know, a month and a half. And it's really comfy and it's really easy to set up. All you have to do is blow into this bag. That fills this sack with air, and then you push the air into the mat. And it really only takes a few breaths, depending upon how well you're able to fill this bag. What's also really nice about this valve is that it is not two-way, so air will go in, air will not come out, so you're not having to like stress to like plug in once you disengage this. And so yeah, this is just part of the stuff sack. Push the airbag back into the stuff sack, and there we go. Ready for stuffing again later on. Here we got the pillow that goes with this, sleeping mat. It's also just blow up. Hack to make these pillows comfier, don't fill them up all the way so that they have a little give. The nice thing about this pillow is that it's fabric, and so it's really soft on your like face. And the coolest thing about this pillow and mat together is that they have a pillow lock system. So we have these Velcro up top, and you stick the pillow to it, and now the pillow won't move when you sleep, which is like, if you've ever been camping and you don't have that, the pillow shifts all the time and you just wake up with nothing on your head. So it's amazing. Okay, so after your sleeping bag comes out of its stuff sack, you have to shake it out so that the down redistributes. This way the down actually helps to keep you warm rather than like collecting at either your head or your foot. So let's go ahead and do that. All you have to do, literally shake it out. And there we go. In addition to my sleeping bag, I also use this sleeping bag liner, also from Sea the Summit. And it helps keep you warmer, and it also keeps your sleeping bag cleaner, because instead of having to wash your sleeping bag, all you have to do is wash the liner. Also, I don't know if you're like me, but I hate that like sticky, slick feeling of a sleeping bag, so having that soft liner instead of the sticky bag is so much better. Highly recommend getting one. The tent setup is mostly finalized, so I laid down my Rumple Everywhere mat. I love to bring this because then you get less debris in your tent. Got my Rumple on top of my sleeping bag mat situation, you know, extra layer of warmth. All my stuff sacks are up there, and now it's time to go for a hike. Okay, so I'm planning on driving to Ruby Beach and checking that out. It is currently, it's almost 3. So that means I'll have like 2-ish hours to drive to Ruby, explore there, come back, prepare dinner. I'll see you when we reach Ruby. Okay, so we made it to Ruby Beach and the sun is shining so brightly. It feels so good. We've just had such a rainy spell in Oregon for the last few weeks. We had some sun over the weekend, which is amazing. A few more days of rain and now more sun. I am so ready for summer. Not many people are at the beach today. There is a crowd over by the rock stacks, but they're mainly kind of like staying in the same area because there's like a river, so you can't like explore farther down the north side of the beach. So I'm going south side. Nobody else seems to be heading this way. Yeah, I took some photos by myself using my tripod, and not much else to report. Okay, so this beach is very rocky, so I'm still wearing my shoes rather than going like barefoot on what should be like a sandy beach. And apparently this beach is called Ruby Beach because of the ruby colored stones. This is mainly what I'm walking on. Okay, so we got some sand right here, but then it's very rocky. So weird. It looks like there is a spring coming from right here. If you were curious, this is all the food that I brought for this weekend. Coffees, we got homemade oatmeal packets, bagels for lunch. I meal prepped this Thai quinoa salad. Very excited to have that soon. We got homemade cookies, some coffees for my drive if I feel like it, cake and cornbread, some bars. Yeah, nice spread. Let's get dinner set up, heated up. Ooh, it smells kind of funky. So right here, we got the fuel canister. This is a pocket rocket. This is my backpacking setup, but I'll often take this camping for something that's like quick and very packable. You just screw that on and spread out the arm doodads. What I want is to heat up water first. Get this gas going. There we go. Heating up some water first. If you didn't know this about me, I love to drink hot water, especially when I'm cold. A little chilled right now, so that sounds great. I'm also very much dehydrating. Alrighty, okay, so hot water's done. Oh yeah. Oh, I need that. And I have a serving of my Thai quinoa salad, at least the first serving. And then I'll probably just do a whole can of this tuna for my protein. And then you just toss it all in. That all together. Let's heat it up again. All right, dinner is served. Bon appetit. So I got extra peanut sauce that the salad's already tossed with on the side. You know, just to add even more flavor. This stuff is banging. So it was really easy to put together. All you had to do was prepare the quinoa, prepare all the vegetables, as in like chop all the vegetables. But you could always buy those pre-chopped. They're just cheaper, you know, whole. Pretty much mix it all together. Once the quinoa is done, maybe steam some of the harder vegetables like the kale and the peppers. And then I just threw in some frozen edamame at the end to add even more like a protein source. I'll typically top this with nutritional yeast. I've got that at home. Oh, but I do have TVP. I think I'll add that. I plan to walk to the beach right next to the campsite and hopefully catch sunset because it's coming on soon. Not quite now. And then after sunset, I'll probably just crawl in my tent for the rest of the night because the mosquitoes will be coming out. I don't want that. I felt really at ease this entire day. Driving, you know, it's just driving, kind of boring. Getting here, you know, the only thing I was really stressing about was the campsite being open, not being open, but like there being available campsites. There were plenty. There are so many open right now. Nobody's near me, and I love it. A lot of people stuck towards the entrance. A lot of the generator RV people. So I'm glad they did not venture just a little deeper into the campground. It's so nice here. I am very glad that I did this, at least so far. I really appreciate, I guess, being with myself and having moments to myself like this. When I'm constantly feeling the pull of others, I feel really at peace getting to go out and just enjoying my company. Anyways, I'll catch back up with you after I have dinner. Round 1 is done, now it's time for round 2. So we got some cornbread from New Seasons and some German chocolate cake that one of my aunts made a few days ago. I'll nibble on this and then I will be ready for sunset. Okay, so right now we are walking to the beach for sunset, and I'm also walking by the closed loop. It's just closed to car traffic. You can walk through it to see kind of, you know, what we're missing out on. Like, let's go check out this campsite. It's looking nice. You know, I wish I was camping here. But I guess next, you know, pretty much right next door will have to suffice. Oh, well, look at this view that they have. Gorgeous. There's the tree of life. Wow, look at it. That's so cool. Suspended between the two hillsides. Wow, I am so glad I took the solo trip. It's just amazing out here. I wish you were with me to enjoy this, but look at that sunset. This is the perfect evening. And Olympic National Park is never dry. I can't believe this is life right now. It's a Tuesday night. I should be home, but somehow I'm here. You know, I've been thinking a lot about if I should go back to software engineering or not. And it's a stable income, and it does have a lot of perks. But man, it does not have this freedom. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the best thing to do is. I guess we'll see. I'm just kind of letting life, you know, lead me in the right direction. But if you're feeling lost in life right now, you're not alone. But it is important to slow down and remember, think of, I don't know, appreciate all the beautiful things in life. Think of all the people that love you. I'm so glad we're here.